Welcome back. We have finished our tour of the Cantina on Taris, but we still have another building here in the South Upper City to check out, so let's see what it holds. Medical facility. Maybe we can buy some more med packs there. Hi there, medical droid. Beep boop beep to you too. Gurney. Let's see, are you the owner of this establishment?
Can't you see I'm busy with my duties? Go talk to Zelka if you need something.
Wow, like I said, everyone is just so cordial on this planet. Okay, let's talk to Zelka.
I see from your appearance that you're an off-worlder. Still, you're welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelka Foreign refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Now, we've heard about the rat ghouls from Karth in the apartments. They're the creatures that have mutated in the Undercity. So if we're going to go down there to find the escape pods, we might want to know more about this disease.
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
That does not sound good. And it also sounds like it's more imperative that we find some sort of cure for this thing, if we're going to go down there.
There is no antidote for the disease. Though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. I don't see how that's going to happen.
Ooh, I smell a fetch quest here.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
Well, if the Sith patrols are as good as the Sith troopers we had to fight on the Endar Spire, I don't think we'll have too much of an issue. But I want to help this guy out, because if there are people infected with a disease, and there's an opportunity to do something about it, then I would like to get involved with that. I want to make sure I help out as much as possible.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see what else he has to say.
I am quite busy maintaining the facility, but I suppose I could spare a bit of time to answer some questions. What would you like to know?
How does he feel about the Sith?
I know enough to be scared of them. I've heard about the brutality of the Sith. I know what they do to the planets they conquer. So far, all they've done is ask me some general questions, but I'm afraid they might one day decide to shut this facility down simply out of evil spite. I guess there's not much I can do about the Sith, except hope that the Republic finds a way to stop their conquest of the entire galaxy.
I hope so too. And it's not exactly too much of a surprise if they did just decide to come here and shut him down just for fun.
I am quite busy. Republic escape pods? No, why would you ask me that? I don't know. Those pods crashed in the Undercity. I'm not involved in any way.
Sounds like unlike most of the people we would ask about the escape pods, he might actually know something about it. I don't really want to use this because I don't want to threaten him, but let's try to push him a bit.
I'm not defensive, I just don't like being accused of knowing something about those Republic pods. This is as bad as an interrogation by the Sith.
Don't worry, we are not with the Sith, we're friends. We can help you.
Well, you don't look like you're with the Sith. I guess I can tell you my secret. Or rather, I can show you. since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded. I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
That doesn't actually get us anything as far as plot advancement or a side quest or anything like that, but it's a nice opportunity to practice using Persuade if you haven't already. Actually, I want to take advantage of the healing we can get here since we're a little bit low on health. If I can actually click on him. Come on.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat you right here at the center for almost any condition, except the Rakghoul disease, of course.
I could use some healing.
It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment.
There we go. That is a sound for healing, if you're not using a med pack, and it will become even more, audible when we get a Jedi in our party who has healing abilities. Let's see what else he's got for sale.
Welcome back. Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
I am going to buy a few advanced med packs and a few med packs. Not too many, though. I think I'll keep it at that. Can we sell him anything? I'm actually going to get rid of the clothing. And a couple of these. Even though he's a medical facility, we can still sell him anything we've got. I don't really want to use, or to sell most of these. I think I'll get rid of those, except for one of them. That's not very useful. Just make sure I'm equipped properly here. Oh, I forgot to equip myself with a vibroblade. Silly me, hang on. No wonder I wasn't doing so well in the dueling ring. Okay, that explains a lot. And we do have wait a second, we are getting a penalty for it. Wait a sec. Okay, let's just do that for now. Do we not have 2-weapon fighting? Okay, we do have... Okay, it just reduces the attack penalties. Okay. Oh, and we don't have a balanced weapon yet in our left hand, so that's why. Wait, that is balanced. Well, I suppose it is... There is still a bit of a penalty, but... I'll go ahead and dual wield. It looks pretty awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and go.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the Rakghoul serum. I've got an offer for you. You might want to hear.
Okay, I'm interested. I'm listening.
Zelka isn't the only one who wants to get his hands on the Rakghoul serum. Davik Kang will pay you 10 times what Zelka can if you can get the cure.
We heard about this Davik from Dia in the apartment complex, but we really don't know a whole lot about him. It sounds like he's some sort of crime boss or something based on what she was saying.
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris. I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Tarisian dream, right?
I'm not so sure I'd look up to that way to pursue the Tarisian dream as a role model, but okay. But why is he so interested in this cure?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
That may be true, but I'd rather have more people helped out if there's a life or death situation at stake here. But still, let's hear what he has to say about how we could proceed with this.
Davik isn't the kind of guy you could just walk up to, you know. He likes to keep his business at arm's length. The best thing to do is to take the Rakghoul serum to Zax. He runs the Lower City Bounty Office, but everyone knows he also works for Davik. He'll make it worth your while.
Now, why is he so interested in this? That's one thing I've been wondering about.
Look, Zelka can't afford to pay me much. If you sell the serum to Davik, I can probably get a nice finder's fee for directing you to him.
Yeah, I should have known. Yeah, what if we tell Zelka that you're up to this?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
I don't know, considering that Zelka trusts us now more than he did when we first walked in, he might be inclined to believe us since we're friends of the Republic. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell him that we'll keep his offer in mind for now.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the Rakghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the Lower City Bounty Office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
We can't actually tell Zelka about what Gurney is up to, by the way. And also, I forgot to mention, if you don't persuade him to show you the Republic soldiers, you can theoretically use Karth and his security skill to break in there, and then Zelka will put up a fuss, and then you can tell him that you're a friend of the Republic. Well, that's all for the clinic for now. I guess Zelka is going to keep that door to the secret room open there. Hopefully no Sith will come in. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Bounty hunters?
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Uh-oh. This doesn't sound good.
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
Oops.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
I accidentally skipped a bit of dialogue there with the elderly man. I think it's intervention time.
No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Never.
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
And it doesn't look like we have much of a choice either.
Sure. Ready?
That didn't go too bad.
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
He's got a good point, but maybe we can help him.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
We do have 100 credits, and because this is a life or death situation and this man is in dire straits right now, I think we should help him.
You've given me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
Yay!
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Alright, just be careful. Let's see what the bounty hunters have. 50 credits? And 50 credits, we got our 100 credits back. Of course, they would still be there even if you did not give the gentleman credits. But I wanted to help him. Alright, well... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. let's move onward. Let's go to the North Upper City. That's where the party with the Sith officers is, so maybe we can find out more about what they're up to. Let's see, have you got anything to say?
If the Sith wanted to get on everyone's good side, they'd go clean up the swoop gangs in the lower city.
You know, that's a very good point. And actually, these right here are the swoop bikes, much like the ones that we'll see the gangs use. Where does this door lead? Let's see what this ends up going to. Apartments, that's good. That's where we need to go for the party. Let's go clockwise here.
You ever seen a swoop bike? I've seen them at the races sometimes. They go fast and make lots of noise.
It's worth mentioning, by the way, that swoop racing is the predecessor to pod racing.
Uh-huh.
On it. Yes?
It's open.
Again, I feel rather bad doing this. But knowing something is here, I can't pass it up.
I remember when a person didn't have to worry about thieves rummaging through their home.
You ain't supposed to be here. This ain't your home.
Don't hurt my family. Look, just take what you want and get out.
Oh, we're not gonna hurt you guys. And knowing that there's a dialogue with non-player characters, I also want to show that to you guys so you guys can get as full an experience of this game as possible, if you haven't seen it yet. Or even if you have. Hi there, maintenance droid. And here's the party. Sarna is here. And so is Yungenda. That's the guy's name. I forgot it.
Hey, you made it. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show. The party's in full swing. Come on in. You have to try this Tarisian ale. It's fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Careful, Sana. That wine's got quite the kick. A couple more bottles and we'll all be passed out on the floor.
Who cares? We're not on duty tomorrow. Let's live a little. Come on, drink up.
Okay, looks like the ale has knocked everybody out. We can't actually search anybody for anything here. But we can take a look at the Sith backpack, which has some Sith armor in it. Maybe that will come in handy. More med packs and credits here, which is always a good thing. And an empty apartment. I like empty ones. I feel a lot less bad about breaking into these. Or I guess in this case, it's just walking into it since nobody's here and it's not locked.
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us around.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think the Sith are getting a whole lot of love here. Which is a good thing.
I heard the gangs have overrun the lower city. Why don't the Sith go down there and restore order?
I'm not sure the order that the Sith try to impose is necessarily a good thing.
On it. Yes?
It's open.
Hey man, what's up?
Please, please don't hurt me. You don't have to kill me. I'll have Davik's money if he just gives me a little more time. Please. I don't want to die. Here, I've got 50 credits on me. That's all I've got. It's yours. Just don't tell Davik where I'm hiding, okay? I'm begging you.
Wow, it seems like this Davik has it out for quite a few people. But let's see if we can try to help him out.
You mean you're not here to kill me? But I thought you were one of Davik's bounty hunters. If you're not here to kill me, what do you want?
We're just exploring, but if there's something we can do, then let's see if we can help him.
I don't think anyone can help me. I owe Davik money, and I was late with the payment. So he went to Zack's in the bounty office and put a price on my head. I've been hiding here ever since. But sooner or later, someone will find me. Unless I somehow come up with another 200 credits. I'm a dead man.
It happens that we have 200 credits. And actually, when I did my practice run of this part of the game, I had not sold things to the clinic, so I didn't have the money, and thus this dialogue option did not appear. So you want to make sure you've got at least a little bit of money on hand.
You'd give 200 credits to a stranger just to help them out? I don't believe it. Well, thank you.
Wow, that sure was generous of you. I just hope we don't end up needing those credits later on.
Now I can pay off Davik. Oh, thank you. You saved my life. I better go give this to Davik right away.
Alright, I love helping people. And now let's get all this stuff. Karth is right, we will want to watch our credits, but I don't think we'll have too many more opportunities to be handing out credits to people like we have been. Most of them we already have done. I don't think there are too many more. Well, that's it for the North Upper City apartments. But there is still more to explore here, and we will do so in the next video.